Hey fourth graders, today we're going to be doing pages 215 and 216, and we're continuing with some multi-step problems, which means it could have one or more steps. So we are going to draw our lines across like this so we can show our work. All right, and like I said, one or more steps. So just take your time and break them down into parts. So let's read the first one together. Eli reads 6 pages, make sure you're underlining, in a book each night. Shelby reads 8 pages each night. How many pages altogether will Eli and Shelby read in 1 week? Okay, now you might have thought, I can see Eli reads 6 and Shelby reads 8, but you might have, if you weren't really paying close attention, you might not have seen the 1 week, which is really how many days? 7 days. Okay, that's important because we need to look at their days that they're reading and we need to add those up separately. So I'm going to just say, to show your work, I'm going to put an E here for Eli, and I'm going to put an S on this side for Shelby, and then we're going to look at their equations. So Eli reads 6 books every night for 7 days. So think in your head, what am I going to be using? Plus, minus, times, divide. 6 pages every night for 7 days. Okay, hopefully you're thinking 6 times 7. Okay, and then let's look at Shelby. She reads 8 pages every night for 7 days. So 8 times 7. Okay, so I have, those are my first 2 steps. I need to figure out those answers. Okay, so 6 times 7 is 42. 8 times 7 is 56. Now let's look at our final question though. How many pages altogether will they read in 7 days? So what do I need to do with these 2 numbers? Okay, I need to add them together to get my final answer. So I'm going to do some 2-digit addition. Always get out scratch paper if you're running out of room. Okay, so you're going to add that up. I'm going to let you do that on your own to get your final answer. And it was pages because it said how many pages. So I know that my label is going to be pages. Okay. So you're going to figure out how many they're reading. So you can kind of see that when they say multi-step, we had 3 steps there to figure that out. Okay. All right, let's read number 2. Min Sue is ordering 5 pizzas for a party. Each pizza will be cut into 8 slices. 3 pizzas will have multiple toppings, and the others will be cheese. How many slices of plain cheese is she ordering for the party? So 3 have multiple toppings, and the others, it doesn't say how many, will have plain cheese. How many slices of plain cheese is Min Sue ordering? But if you look back at the very beginning, I know that she's ordering 5 pizzas. And I know that 3 of them are the ones that have multiple toppings. So if the others are cheese, how many others are there? I have 5 total. 3 are the multiple, right? So really just 5 minus 3 to see how many pizzas are cheese. That's 2. But now the question was how many slices of plain cheese? Well, if I have 2 cheese pizzas, do you remember in the story problem where they said how many slices are in each pizza? There's 8 slices in each pizza. So how much, if I have 2 cheese pizzas, how many slices of pizza is that? So I'm going to do 2 pizzas times 8 slices in each one to get my final answer of cheese pizzas. So my label would be slices. Okay. So that one was not as confusing, but you really almost have to read it through a couple times just to make sure that you're getting it all, okay? All right, let's look at number 3. Jasmine and Maury each received the same number of party favor bags last month. Each bag contained 8 favors. If Jasmine and Maury received a total of 48 favors, how many party bags did they receive? Okay, so I have 48 favors total, and we know that each bag has 8. Okay, so I first want to figure out how many bags they got. So I'm going to take my total favors, which is 48, and I'm going to divide it by how many were in each bag, which is 8. Okay, you guys are good at your division facts. I'm going to get that answer. Now, the thing is, if I look back at the beginning, it says, when you get that answer that goes there, okay, that's going to tell you that you have 2 people, remember, and they each got the same amount of party favor bags. So whatever number you get here, okay, right here, you're going to need to take that number and divide it by 2 to figure out how many party favor bags they received, okay? Kind of walking through and helping you set them up, okay? And then look for your label. How many party favor bags? How about party favor bags, right? Figure that out. Okay, let's look at our next one. In art class, Ernesto made some fruit bowls for his mother and brother. 9 apples can be placed in each bowl. Ernesto's brother placed 18 apples in the bowls that he was given. And Ernesto's mother placed 36 apples in the bowls that she was given. How many fruit bowls did they make? So we've got 2 people that are making bowls, okay? So let's do an E for, so he's making some fruit bowls. Let's say how many he made for Ernesto's brother first. Then he also made some for his mother. So we're going to say Ernesto's mother. Okay, let's look at what he did for each of them. Ernesto's brother placed 18 apples in the bowl he was given. In the bowls he was given. So I have 18 apples, and we know that there's 9 apples. He's dividing them. How many bowls can he get? Okay, and then Ernesto's mother had 36 apples in the bowl that she was given. There again, we need to divide by 9 to figure out how many bowls she had, okay? And then in the end, how many fruit bowls did they make? So you're gonna need to do both of those answers, okay? And then you're going to, just like we did up above, we're going to have another equation where we're going to take both of those answers and add them together to see how many bowls he made. So do both of your problems, fill them in, and then move your answer over to the line, and fruit bowls would be your label, okay? Pay close attention here, guys, because you're going to be doing some of these on your own here on the next page. All right, let's look at our last one. On Tuesday, a bicycle shop employee replaced all of the tires on 6 bicycles. On Wednesday, all of the tires on 5 tricycles were replaced. What is the total number of tires that were replaced on those days? Okay, now you're seeing 6 bikes and 5 trikes, but you need to think in your head how many tires are on each of those. Well, we know that a bicycle has 2 tires, so I'm going to figure out those first. I have 6 times 2 tires on each one, okay? And then I've got 5 tricycles. I'm doing it up and down here because we might have another step. And then there's 3 wheels on each tricycle, okay? And then they want to know the total number of tires. So once you get both of those equations done, since they're lined up, you can plus them and add them up to get your final answer, okay? And what is the total number of tires? You could just say TT for total tires, okay? And then we're going to talk a little bit on page 216 and find some for you to do on your own there. So when you can pause the video right now, finish up this page, and then meet me on page 216. All right, so here we are on our last page, okay? You're going to cross out number 10 in the bottom section there, okay? And then you guys are going to be responsible for these 4 problems, okay? I feel like they're not quite as long as the other ones, so I think you're going to be okay. I'm just going to read through the first one with you. Mrs. Long brought 9 trees for $40 each. Think about that. 9 trees times 40 each. I'm already seeing my first problem there. Then she paid for her purchase with 4 $100 bills. Okay, how much change did she receive? You got this. Okay, so I've got 9 trees for $40 each. 40 times 9, you guys are good at those. Okay, get your answer. Remember, that's dollars. Then she used 4 $100 bills. So you're going to need to come over here and take your $400 and subtract whatever you got over here, okay, to get your final answer, which will be your dollar sign can be your label. All right, so I help you set that first one up, and I want you to try to do these next 3 on your own. You've got this. Good luck, guys. Thanks.